I think 1 week. Okay, welcome to the today's session. This is your Goraksha. We are now. Today we'll start. I'm showing my screen because it is only and it is slides are available, but still I tried to make my own slide, but it is not that much effective way I made. Only uh, in the simple form I write it out. So what are the highlighted points you have to highlight in your copy? Okay. Okay. Is my screen is visible?
मैम इज इट फॉर मी और फॉर एवरीथिंग एवरीवन एल्स? आपकी आवाज थोड़ी मुझे कम कम सुनाई दे रही है.
It is clear now.
It is
What about
normal
others?
only, Sakshi. It is clear. It is clear, ma'am.
It's clear,
साक्षी
it's
आपका
clear.
नेट चेक कर लो एक बार.
ओके ठीक
Okay.
है.
My screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I also sent this one and with the Hindi what uh, previous slide. Okay, both the slides I can share with you to go through it and try to note out if anything is missed out. Okay. So Goraksha Samhita, as we know, Goraksha name is there. So like Vasistha Samhita, as we when we studied about that, is in that is the Vasistha is the writer. And when we are reading out the Garand Samhita, that is the writer is says Garand. In the same way, when you are talking about the Goraksha Samhita, that is the writer is also here Guru Gorakshnath. Okay, because and we know that Guru Gorakshnath is the follower of the Hati Yogi gurus are there, Nath Sampradayas, they are following the same one. Here it is the and Guru Gorakshnath, what are the other texts are written? Can anyone tell me? Who is the any other text which is written by the Guru Gorakshnath?
वशिष्ठ संहिता आई
Is it
थिंक.
and this is also correct. And another one,
Ma'am, सिद्ध सिद्धांत पद्धति. Sorry,
are you
sorry, sorry,
asking
sorry,
or you
ma'am.
are just
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
what? Sorry. No, it is okay. I know. Now, my question is you are in doubt, you are asking, or you are telling the answer? Rajeshwari ji, you are
Yeah,
telling the
I
answer?
thought I told the wrong answer, ma'am.
No, no, it is correct. That is the Siddha Siddhanta
Ma'am, तो
Paddhati and
योग
Yoga.
बीजा योग सिद्ध पद योग सिद्धांत सिद्ध सिद्धांत
Yoga Veed and Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. Okay, two. And we mostly seen in the Goraksha Samhita the many things which is already discussed in the Yoga Veed and Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati that is mentioned in here also. Okay. So, however, we studied the yoga Veeds already in the proper form and also in the Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. So, little bit concepts are here also we seen in this Bhatta Yogic text. Okay. So, three texts we studied here now: Yoga Beach, Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati, now Goraksh Samhita. The three Bhatta Yogic text is written by Guru Gorakshnath. And whenever, whatever the Yogic text is written by the Guru Gorakshnath, here you need to remember always he explained that the Kundalini is having 8 coiled. Okay, but in the other text it is mentioned that 3.5. Like in the we seen in the Vasistha Samhita, he discussed that it is the 3.5. But here Guru Gorakshnath to remember how many coiled of the Kundalini. Like in this way which is written by the Guru Goraksnath mostly in all texts, he discussed that 8 coiled Kundalini is there. So let's start. What are the highlighted things in the Goraksh Samhita? That is the writer is Guru Goraksnath and it is also following the guru and disciple tradition. But who is asking question here? Means it is not mentioned like that, but because it is following the guru and sisya parampara, means teacher and disciple tradition. So this knowledge is getting by his guru. Whose guru? Guru Gorakshnath. Who is the guru of the Guru Gorakshnath?
Matsyendranath.
Mashendranath. Yes. So, like direct knowledge which is get by from the Maschendranath, Guru Gorakshnath mentioned here in the as in the form of Goraksha Samhita. Okay. So here it is. There are two chapters are there, and the chapters here it is known as the Satak. Okay. Like in the Siva Samhita, the chapters are known as
Patal, ma'am.
Patal. Patal. And in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati, it is known as
Upadesha.
Upadesha. In the same way, here it is called as the Satak. Satak means the 100, because both the chapters is consist of 100 and 101, and many authors are not adding this one, and they are considering that first chapter is 100 and second chapter is also 100. So in that way, it is known as the chapters names are considered as the Satak. But whenever you face the exam, if question is coming that how many slokas are there, that is the 201 slokas total. Okay. And in the first chapter, it is the 100 slokas, and second chapter, it consists of 101. So two chapters total, two satak. First satak having 100 and second satak having 101. Okay. Now, yes,
Is this Gorakshataka? We have another book, right? Gorakshataka. Is this same?
Goraksha.
Gorakshataka.
No,
They
no,
will
no,
call
no,
it
no,
like
no, no, no.
Gorakshataka.
Gorakstakam is different.
That is also consisting of 100 slokas.
Gorakstakam.
Yes, Gorakshataka. That is also Shataka only. 100 only. But I don't know two chapters or not. But I think it is 100 only. So is this both are same or not?
Think so. It is not the same. Goraksha Samhita is different. Gorakstakam is different. Okay.
Okay.
Let me one time more. I will check from the book, but I know it is not similar. Okay, which one is that? Okay. Next, it is in the Goraksha there you will get 6 limbs or of the yoga or Sadanga yoga. Okay, Sadanga yoga we will see in here 6 limbs. What are that? Like first we are in the Ashtanga yoga. What are the names of Ashtanga yoga? Can anyone?
यम नियम आसन प्राणायाम
What
प्रत्याहार
are?
धारणा.
Yes. So when it will become 6, first 2 will be distract from that. Okay, first 2 will be minus, means yama niyama is not there. From asana to samadhi, there is the 6 limbs is there. Okay, so it is called as the Sadanga yoga. Then asana, here it is discussed that how many yonis are there, 84 lakhs yonis are there in the species and in the world. In the same way, the asanas also having 84 lakhs asanas are there. But importantly, that is stated that 84 are important. And from this 84 asanas, most important. Okay, what are the 84 asanas? That is not describing here. Only two, what are the two main asanas are there? That is here. One is Siddhasan and another one is the Padmasan, which is stated as the Kamalasan. Okay, named here mentioned as the Kamalasan. Then it is also talking about the 6 chakras. They are not adapting, means not considered the first last chakra, which is the Swadhisthana chakra. Sorry, Sahasrara he accepted as the chakras. Okay, only 6 chakras are adapted from the Muladhara to Agnya chakra. Okay. Then how many nadis are described here? 72,000 total nadis are there, which is formed from the Kandha places, which means in the navel region. But 10s are important. He described as we discussed in the previous previous the same things are discussed here. And in the Siva Samhita also we discuss, and the Vasishtha Samhita also we discuss, and in the Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati also we discuss. There are 10 pranas. What are the main pranas and pranas? That is same here. It is discussed. Kundalini having 8 called safe. Okay. And knower means Gantava like this here is used here. Gantava means who is the knower. Okay, who is the knower? When one person will be know about this 20 things. What are the 20 things? When you know about the 6 chakras, 16 adharas, 2 lakshyas, and 5 ether. When one will be know about this 29 things, then that person will be considered as the knower, means Gyantva. Okay. And there is also discussion about the 2 types of dhyana, that is the Saguna Dhyan and Nirgun Dhyan. And Mudra is discussing here 5. But beside 5, one more mudra is there, that is the Shakti Chalana Kriya or Shakti Chalana Mudra is mentioned. But in the when after discussing about the Shakti Chalana, at a time they will not written that is the 6 type of mudra. He given that Pancha Mudras are there. So whenever the question will become how many mudras are defined in the Goraksha Samhita, there should be 5 Pancha Mudra. But like in the yogis, first they describe that one should, for the purification of the nadis, one should practice the Sakti Chalana Kriya. Same things is discussed here. One need to purify his nadis. So one should practice first Sakti Chalana Kriya, then need to apply the 5 mudras. Okay. The same thing is mentioned here. So let's start with the first chapter. Yes.
In the last slide, what is the Sanskrit word for is knower? Gyanat ba? What is it?
Gyantavya. Gyantavya. Okay.
Okay, Gyanatavya. Okay.
Now it is clear?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Now let's start with the first chapter. The first chapter, it is there. First, it is discussion about the asana. Okay. Like now we are discussing, there are 84 lakhs as like our species of beings. So only Shiva knows all their varieties. Okay, it is only it is stated that because Shiva is because they are following the Nath parampara, as we know. So there Ishtadev is Shiva. So he said that here, Guru Goraksha, that there are 84 lakhs, like how many yonis are there uh, the in the world. In the same way, the 84 lakhs asanas are there, who is only known by the Lord Shiva. Okay, this variety. But Shiva is describing only 84 asanas for the yogis. So whenever we are talking about this 84 asanas, but how one will be get the siddhi in this yoga path? By adopting 2 posture only. What are the 2 postures that are called as the important posture among all the asanas? So first asana, it is said as the Siddhasana. Okay. So what is the procedure? It is stated, should firmly place place one left heel against the perineum or yonistan, while placing the other heel above the penis and pressing the chin against the chest. Means here it is talking about that you have to adopt the Jalandhar Bandh. Okay, with the senses distend like a lock, and he should direct his gaze. Means where you need to gaze your point, you should be eyebrow center. Okay, that is the center of your at the center or middle between the eyebrows. This is said to be the hero's posture here. So Siddhasana, remember
Ma'am,
that
between the eyebrows itself means a center, ma'am.
are between the between the eyebrows. This is said to be the hero's posture, which boards upon the door to liberation. Means one, if one will be practice the Siddhasana in this way by adopting Jalandhar Bandh and also by gazing his eyes on the eyebrow center, then what happens? He will be open his door for the liberation, according to the Guru Goraksha. Okay, so this slide is clear because the same things we already
So
discussed.
hero's posture means is this Virasana or same?
No, here it is stated as the Siddhasana as the hero's posture.
Okay.
There is no discussion about the Virasana. Only two asanas are discussing here. One is Siddhasana, another one is the Padmasana, which is known as here Kamalasana. Okay. So next is, what is the procedure of Kamalasana? Placing the right leg on the top of the left thigh and the left lower leg on the top of the right thigh. Okay. And firmly grasping the big toes with the hands crossed behind the back. Means here we are talking about the, what is the name is mentioned in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Can anyone tell me what is this name?
Padmasana hai, but looking like Baddha Padmasana.
Yes, Baddha Padmasana. The same thing is also discussed in the Vasishtha Samhita, if you remember. The same procedure, but it is named as Padmasana, but the procedure of sitting is Baddha Padmasana because you are holding the big toes by your cross hand. And while placing the chin on the chest, means it is also stated that Jalandhar Bandh you need to apply. But where you need to look, here it is stated as the tip of the nose. In the Siddhasana, you need to see your middle of your eyebrow, but here it is stated as the tip of the nose, you need to look. Okay, so this is said to be the lotus posture. Okay, Baddha Padmasana, as we know, which removes various kinds of disease. What is the benefit of this posture? One should remove their various kinds of disease, means he becomes disease free if he is adopting Padmasana in this way. Okay, so these are the two asana. One is Siddhasana, another one is the Kamalasana or Padmasana. The most point is the procedure is same, but here Baddha Padmasana is known as the Padmasana, sitting posture. And one thing in the Siddhasana, you have to, here also you are adopting the Jalandhar Bandh, and in the Padmasana also you are adopting the Jalandhar Bandh. The only difference is in the sitting posture and in the gazing point. So here gazing point is the on the middle of your eyebrow, but here it is the on the tip of the nose. And what is the benefit of this? One will be open up that door of liberation, but here the yogi becomes disease free. Okay, so after discussing about this asana, then next is Gorakshnath is discussing that how one person will be succeed in the yoga path. Okay, how one will be succeed? By knowing about this 29 things. What are the 29 things? We already discussed in the previous slide. Okay, but here first he started with the 6 chakras. What are the 6 chakras here? The Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipura chakra, Anahata, Visuddha, and Agya. Agya is also here, it is stated as the Bhru Madhya, Bhru chakra. Like you already familiar with the Bhru chakra, where it is stated? Bhru chakra. Can you remember?
Pru, Talu.
Between
Forehead, ma'am. Eyebrows, forehead.
But where it is, in which text it is also stated about the Bhru chakra?
इसके पहले का मैम whatever you learned recently.
Yoga Pita.
It is in Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati.
Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati, yes.
Yes. So many names are quite familiar with the Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati and Yog Bij. Okay. And there is the mantras also, Yog Bij, Bija mantras, it is mentioned here. In Muladhara, the Bija mantra is Lam and Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, and Om. It is stated according to the in a sequence order. So that one you need to mention in the proper way. The Muladhara having Lam, Swadhisthana having Vam, and Manipura having Ram, Anahata having Yam, and Visuddha having Hum, and Bhru or Agya chakra having Om. This is the sequence, and it is same way it is mentioned in the Vasishtha Samhita. Okay. Then it is important to remember the petals. How many lotus petals are there? That is also here Guru Gorakshanath is mentioned. Have you, if you seen in the sequence here, it is 4, 6, 10, 12, 16, and lastly it is Agyan Chakra that is having the 2. Okay. Muladhara having 4, then 2 more petals in the Swadhisthana Chakra, that is the 6. Then 6, after 6, Manipura having 10 petals, which is more, means added 4. And after 10, it is the 12 in the Anahata Chakra, which is the 2 more than the Manipura Chakra. Then again 4 is the 4 is added in the Anahata, that is the Visuddhi Chakra, that is the 16 petals. And in the Agyan Chakra, he mentioned that there are only 2 petals chakra is there. Okay. And lastly, he said that there is 100 petals present in the Brahmarandra. He not mentioned that it is a chakra or what, but only he mentioned in the slokas that it is the 100 petals is there in the Brahmarandra.
Ma'am, 100 or 1000, ma'am?
1,000 petals. Okay, which is the, we said that in the Sahasrara chakra, how many petals are there?
Sahasra or 1000, ma'am?
1000.
It is stated in the same way, but he mentioned that in the Brahmarandra, there are 1,000 petals are present. Okay, he mentioned. And where is the place of this chakras, 6 chakras? It is mentioned Muladhara is the base of the spine. And in the Swadhisthana, it is present in the Anas area, which is the Linga is present. And the Manipura, it is present in the navel region. And in the Anahata is present in the heart. And Visuddha is in the throat. And Agnya Chakra, it is present in the eyebrow center. Okay. These are already, we are familiar with these places. Only remember here the petals. How many petals it is? I think in the previous question, it is asking how many petals are there. Okay. So remember this one. So after discussing about these chakras, then he again discussing that what are the requirements of the yoga siddhi. Okay. Means what are the things are required for the yoga path, that he mentioned the 29 things. But in between, he is again is telling that if one want to get siddhi in the yoga path, then he must be know about the pillar. Okay, mind is considered as here pillar, a stamba. Okay, in the sloka it is mentioned the stamba, which is called as the mind or chetana. Okay, and the second one is the 9 doors. He must be know about the 9 doors of the body, and the 5 Adi Devta. Okay, 5 Adi Devta is there, or deity are there. What are the deities name and sequence? That is most important. Here, the sequence is Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Iswara, and Sadasiv. If you seen in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati, the Adi Devta also in the same order. Okay, so you have to remember the sequence here. That is most important. 5 Adi Devta or 5 deity. What are the sequence? First will become Brahma, then will become Vishnu, then will become the Rudra, then Iswara, then Sadasiva. Okay. Then one must be know about the 6 chakras. When a person or a yogi or the practitioner know about the pillar, that how this mind is connected or with this 9 doors of the body, and when he know about the Adi Devta of means the deities of deities and 6 chakras, then that person is able to get the siddhi according to the Goraksha Samhita. Okay, all are clear about the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So after discussing about the 6 chakras, he again is mentioning that little bit about the Kamarupi Pitha. Okay, what is Kamarupi Pitha?
Is it
Kamarupi Pitha. Yes, tell me.
okay, ma'am? I thought you were asking.
You tell me if you know anything, any idea, then tell me.
Don't know. I thought Kamrupi, it must be Kundalini, related to Kundalini.
Little bit, but here it is a little discussion about the position of the. They are just trying to link with the Kandha place. Okay, in the next slide, we will see that Kandha place is there. So, by giving the introduction of the Kandha, he is stating that Kamarupi Pitha means the place through which you can achieve any type of desire, whatever you have, when it will be fulfilled. So where, how it will be fulfilled? By doing such means where is the place through which you will be get that all desire becomes true. Okay, that in that way he is trying to describe here Kamarupi Pitha. The four petals lotus called prop is the place of the Anus Gudastan, where is getting the four pitha, four chakras are having Muladhara chakra. Okay, so indirectly he is telling that four petals lotus called prop is at the place of the Anus and the Gudastan. In the middle of it is said to be the Om or the Yoni, raised by the adepts under the name of desire, okay, which is called as the Kama. In the middle of the Om stands the great symbol of Shiva. Okay, it is already discussed in the Vasishtha Samhita. That is that symbol here. It is as the Shiva facing backward. He who know the disc, which is like a brightly shining jewels in its head, in the knower of yoga. Okay, in the and situated below the penis, means here it is stated that in the above or little bit above of the middle of the Muladhara chakra, it is and the below of the penis region, a triangular city of fire is there, triangular shape is there, and that is called as the yoni area here. And in there it is the who is the place of the desire, means the Kamarupi Pitha, that is called, who will be fulfill your all desire. Okay, this is the symbol of the, what is the symbol of that? That is in the great symbol of Shiva facing to the backward. Okay, but it is in the form of triangular, means triangular form, and it is act as a city of fire, flashing forth like lightning bolts and the resulting molten gold. How gold will be molted? In that way, it will be very bright and very shining in that area. Okay, when in the great yogi in the samadhi, uh, when one will be in the great yoga in samadhi, the yogi sees the supreme. Means when he will be advanced in the yogic path, then only when one will be achieved the samadhi state, and in that state he is able to know about that supreme and infinity, or about that particular position, and he becomes omnipresent light. He does not experience coming births and death. When one will be one is able to achieve that state, then that person will be not coming in the birth and death cycle of this finite world. Means again, he will be not taking any birth and death. He becomes free from this world. Okay, it is stated about the Kamarupi Pitha, where is the place and what will be happen when one will be achieved that state. Then again, Guru Gorakshnath is talking about the Kandha place. The same thing is also mentioned in the Yogis also, and in the Vasishtha Samhita also, and in Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati also we seen the Kandha place is there. The same thing here, it is also mentioned. The life forces arise with the sound of Swa. Okay, Swa means here Swa, and the resting place of his this life force is the Swadhisthana Chakra. Thus, the penis is named after the place as Swadhisthana Chakra, where the bulb Kanda is strong to the Susumna. Okay, and the central channel, which is the is called as the central channel, like a jewel on a thread. It is looks like a jewel on a thread. That reason it is called as the Manipura Chakra. Okay, because it is present in the in this area, and it is looks like how the we are just combining the jewels in a thread in the same way. The Sushumna, the same concept is in if you've seen in the yogvis, the same concept is there. Okay, because that, so it is called as the in yogvis. What is that name is there? Viswadharini, if you remember the name, because he will be joining the all the jewels in his path or in his body like a thread. So it is called as the Viswadharini in the yogvis. So it is little bit discussing about the same. So so long as the psychic roams at the great 12 spoked center, meaning center, which is the free from merit or the punya and demerit papa, it cannot be find reality. Below the navel and above the penis is the bulb. Where is the particular place? Here it is stated. The below of the navel region and above of the penis, it is the kandha place is there, which is like a bird's egg, and all the 72,000 channels, and all the 72,000 nadis are originated from this kandha place. Okay. So you have to remember in from this slide, this last one is very, very important. Okay.
मैम
Yes.
काम रूपी पीठ समझ नहीं आया मुझे.
क्या समझ में नहीं आया काम रूपी पीठ? Means here it is talking about that it is where is the Kamrupi pit, means particular it is talking about the one place. Where it place is there? It is in the Muladhara chakra. Okay. And it is below the your anus, sorry, penis region, and it is how its shape is there in the triangular form, and it's in the symbol of Shiva. Okay, so we seen in the, I think was in the Vasishtha Samhita, we seen the picture is also there. I saw you.
So
What about others? हाँ, what about others?
काम
Yes,
रूपी पीठ का काम क्या है इधर?
काम मतलब यहाँ पर here it is talking about the desires. Okay, काम talking about actions. Here it is desires, means if you are meditating on this particular point, that means how it will be powerful, that if one will achieve that state, how and when one will be know about that place, only when one will be get that samadhi state. That means he need to continue his meditation, this dhyan will be continue, then only he got that state of the samadhi state. Okay, but when one will be achieved that state, samadhi state, he is able to know where is the place of this particular things, means where it is present. So when one will be know about that time, that person is able to achieve anything, whatever he having the desire, he will be achieved that one. So that it is stated as the this place is known as the Kamarupi pit.
Okay, ma'am.
Now it is clear. What about others? Shravani ji, are you clear or not? Yes, Rajeshwari ji.
यस मैम, इट इज दैट सेम प्रीवियस टेक्स्ट में हमने पढ़ा था ना, तो जो गोल्ड कलर का
हाँ
सेम, इट इज सिमिलर कॉन्सेप्ट में मैम.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. The same thing, but
इफ
here it is given a,
आई
yes, tell me.
सो वो जो ट्रायंगल शेप बर्ड्स में सर्कल रहता है, आर वी टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम थिंग मैम?
Yes, 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 same thing. What we
ओके.
are discussing in the Vasishtha Samhita, that is the same thing. Okay, wait, I will show you. Wait 1 second. Oof.
राजेश्वरी मैम, हठ योग प्रदीपिका पढ़ा आपने?
हाँ,
हठ योग प्रदीपिका.
कैन यू रिपीट साक्षी?
हठयोग प्रदीप का HYP रिवाइज करा आपने?
नहीं. Why? Tomorrow that's the exam.
My screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This picture is also one Kandha place, and here it is talking about this one. Some more pictures are there. Wait. Directly it is present.
I think only that name has been given as Kamarupi, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Only name is new, but the same things are already discussed. We discuss in that. I think I shown you one image. No, it is not here. Okay. Okay, I will send you some pictures on this if you're
Yes,
having
ma'am.
any doubt. The Kandha place and this is your Kamrupi. These two are discussing regarding in this lotus. When discussing about the chakras, he discussing about the same thing because it is related to the chakras. This one is clear or not? Kandha place, the same thing is there. This one
Yes,
is
ma'am.
clear.
Yeah.
After discussing about this 6 chakras and Kamarupi Pitha and Kandhas, then he discussed about the 16 adharas. 16 adharas, whatever we discuss in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati is the same because the number are same and the position also same. You must be referred to that. Okay. Here you need to remember the what, how many, what are the number of the adharas are discussed. How many adharas are discussed in the Vasishtha Samhita? Yes? Anyone?
Same, no, ma'am. 16 only.
Vasishtha Samhita is not same. Siddha Siddhanta Padati and here Goraksha Samhita is same. Vasishtha Samhita having how many adharas?
Is it having 9, ma'am?
Hmm?
9?
No. 2 more. Okay, 18 adharas are there.
11?
18.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 18 adharas are there. And 2 lakshas here it is described. One is the internal, another one is the external. Internal means whenever you are doing lakshya means concentration. When it is also same 3 lakshas are present in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati. Internal,
Ma'am,
external, and middle one. Yes. Ji, Rajeshwari ji. Rajeshwari ji, you muted.
ma'am, I think Vasishtha Samhita is also 18, ma'am. 18 vital points बोल के आपने बताया था.
That I
It is
am
not
telling.
11.
Here is
हाँ.
16. In Siddha Siddhanta Padhati also 16. But in Vasishtha Samhita it is 18.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. Here it is written how many adharas are there? 16, na? The numbers, Goraksha
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Siddha Siddhanta Padhati having same number. And in the Vasishtha Samhita, that I am telling 2 more, that is the 18 adharas are discussed. Okay. Now it is clear how many numbers are there.
Yes, ma'am.
The 2 lakshas is described in the Goraksha Samhita, but there are 3 lakshas are discussed in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati. Okay. I hope all of you remember. If you not remember, little bit you can give a on that. Three Antar Laksha, Bahir Laksha, and Madhyama Laksha is there. So here, not mention anything about this lakshyas where you need to particularly to do. For a understanding purpose, I written here internal lakshya or antar lakshya when you are meditating inside of the body, like chakras and adharas. When you are doing the concentration on that particular area, that is we are considering as the antar lakshya. And Bahir means whatever it is present in the outside, tip of the nose, eyebrows, center, and also we are coming in the Bahir in the Siddha Siddhanta that it is describe about you can look over the sky or anything, any point, okay, or to the any point you can in the outside whenever you are concentrating on any object, that is considered as the Bahir okay. The next, after discussing about the lakshyas, then he discuss about the five ether or five akasa, pancha akasa is there. That is the first one is akasa, prakasa, mahakasa, tattvakasa. The same thing is same concept in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati is there. Only new thing you will here you will get the color, and also I think color also mentioned in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati. Okay, so here it is stated at the sorry.
I think एक missing है ना मैम सूर्य आकाश
That
क्या
I am. Yes, first one is Akasa, Prakasa, Mahakasa, Tattvakasa, and Suryakasa. So all the Akasa color is white. Here it is mentioned means the Swetabanna. And the Prakasa is the red color. Mahakasa is the smoky. Okay, smoky color. And Tattvakasa is the blue color. Neelabarna it is mentioned. And the Suryakasa it is the Vidyut color it is mentioned. Vidyut means if you consider that maybe it is a look like the golden, because Vidyut means it is like uh, what Vidyut means the electricity in the same way, but how it is mentioned in the Vidyut color. Specify if anyone having any idea how it is the color, Vidyut color.
या मैम the way you saying क्योंकि sun का भी रोशनी ऐसे ही होता है ना golden
हाँ,
type
sun, yes.
Ma'am, it must
Okay.
be lightning, ma'am. Lightning color, white,
That I
ma'am.
am telling. Lightning means how it is the brightness type of color it is. That is the
Golden
Suryakas.
mostly.
Golden or brightening color. Okay. So these are the five akasas discussed here. So after discussing about the akas, the next 10 nadis. So here it is the 29 things are completed. What are the 20? Who can tell me? Whenever one want to get siddhi in the yoga path, then 29 things should be he must be know about these 29 things. What are the 29 things?
6 chakras,
Shravanajit.
that only, ma'am. Okay. Okay.
Shravanajit, tell me what are the 29 things?
6 chakras
Hmm.
and 16 adharas
Hmm.
and 5.
Five. What?
Actually, I didn't note down, ma'am. Actually, I missed some topics, so I just left it. I
Six.
didn't.
Fast. Okay. Taxi ji.
मैम 6 chakras 16 adharas 2 lakshya 5 ether
Yes. Now only we discuss na 6 chakra, 16 adharas, 2 lakshya, and 5 akasa. Okay. So these are combination of 29 things. Whenever one will be achieved in the yoga path, he must be know about these 29 things. And you
मैम
have to remember. Yes.
जो 16 आधाराज हैं वो वशिष्ठ संहिता वाले सॉरी शिव संहिता वाले ही हैं
नहीं, सिद्ध सिद्धांत पद्धति.
हाँ सॉरी
Okay. I will give you the names in the next class. Otherwise, if you are confusing,
नो नो
then I
नो
will
I'm
give you.
not, I'm just asking
Okay. because
Okay.
it is quite familiar with the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati. So all the 16 adharas it is mentioned in
Okay.
the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Okay.
So next, so here it is end of the 29 things. Then Guru Gorakshnath is discussing about the 10 nadis. What are the 10 nadis? We are already familiar with this. Ida, Pingla, Susumna, Gandhari, Hastajiva, Pusa, Asosini, Alambusa, Kuhu and Sankini. Okay, but here you need to mention Ida, it is mentioned as the moon, and the Pingla is mentioned as the sun, it is also in sin, but Susumna is called is here the fire or Agni Dev. Okay, here it is stated as the god, that Ida is considering as the Chandra Dev, and Pingla is considered as the Surya Dev, and Susumna is called as the here the associated with the Agni Dev. Okay, and the place Ida is associating with the left nostril and the Pingla is right nostril, and Susumna is the center place. Gandhari in the left eye and right eye is the Hasta Jiva. Okay, you have to remember first the sequence. If you are you are able to remember the 1 to 10, the sequence, all the nadis, then automatically the places you can remember, because it is the left right, it is the center, that will be quite it will be already, I think you noted it. And this next is Gandhari Hastajiva. Gandhari and Hastajiva. Gandhari means who is related to the eyes, because Gandhari don't have he just close his eyes because of his husband. So in that way you have to remember Gandhari is associated with the left eye and the Hastajiva is having right eye. Okay. Then Pusa and Yasasini. Pusa will become left, left, fast left, right, left, right. But in the Pusa, it will be coming as the right. So it is associated with the first right ear, and the Yasasini is associated with the left ear. And Alambusa, it is considering as the mouth, and Kuhu is the penis, and the Sankhini is having the anus. Okay, anus, it is the 10 nadis and its places. The same way Vayus also, pranas, Vayus is also mentioned here, that the Vayus are circulating in all over the body through this 10 Vayus. Sorry, these 10 Vayus are most important, which are circulating in all over the body, and 5 are most important. It is stated, that is the Prana, Apana, Samana, and Udana and Vyana. And the place we already discussed, that Prana is the heart area, Apana is the anus, and the Samana is the navel region, Udana is the throat, and Vyana is present in the all over the body. So after discussing these 5, again he is discussing about the Upapranas, that is the Naga, Kurma, Krikala, Devadatta, and Dhananjaya. Same thing we mentioned in the Vasistha Samhita, and also we seen in the Siva Samhita, it is also present in the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati also. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
are they in order?
Ha, the same order.
Okay.
Okay. And yes, it is the same order. In this order, you have to remember. But he mentioned that 5 should be Upapranas. Again, 5 are the main pranas are 5, Upapranas are 5. I mentioned here the 10 in the number, but they are separately he mentioned 5 are most important, and other also 5 is present who are there. That is the starting from Naga. Naga, Kurma, Krikara, Devadatta and Dhananjaya. Okay. So after discussing about the 10 nadis and vayus, next he is discussing about some which vayus are most important, like this. We are seen in the many texts, the prana and apana is very much from this vayu. Same thing is Guru Goraksnath is telling here. Under the force of prana and apana, the psyche moves up and down along the left and right pathways. Okay, like and how one needs to remember that apana pulls prana and prana pulls apana. Okay, whenever he throw any practices, what happen in the yogic breathing? Okay, what happens when he will be practices the yogic practice, different yogic practices? Apana will be pulls to the prana, okay, to go upward direction, and same way prana pulls to the apana to go downward direction. So these two forms of the life force are respectively situated above the below the navel region. Okay, the knower of yoga joins both the awaken the serpent power. When this force will be create more heat in the because of that heat, the kundalini will be awakened, which is in the serpent form, which in the dormant form is sleeping form. Okay, the psyche exists in the body with the sound of ha, and re-enters is the sound of sa. So here it is talking about the hamsa sound. We seen it in the yogis also, in the mantra yoga, when he is developing and come in the sense of mantra yoga, what happens? Hamsa will be converted as the soham. So same thing it is stated here, that hamsa, ha and sa sound come up when he is taking the breath in that time, and psyche continually recites the mantra hamsa and hamsa. Okay, when breathe in and breathe out in the same way, it will be create a sound of, it is not the soham sound, but he is telling here hamsa sound. But in yogis, it is directly mentioned that whenever he going through the practice, that hamsa will be converted as the soham. But here, Guru Gorakshanath is telling the sound will become, that is the hamsa sound. The psychic continually recite this mantra, means this hamsa, whenever you are taking breath in and breathe out, that will be how many times you in a day you are taking breath in? That is the 21,600 times in a day. In a day means it will be 20, within a 24 hours, you are taking 21,600 times. So that means you are reciting this mantra for this time, means this much time, 21,600 times you are reciting this mantra. This whenever one yogi will be go through the different yogic practices. And this same hamsa sound is also named here the Gayatri mantra and named Ajapa also. Okay, two other name it is stated here. The same it is stated here as the Gayatri mantra, and the Ajapa Japa is also this one. What is that? That is the hamsa. The liberation of yogis, one will be get the liberation by chanting this, and merely by the desires, whatever the here, that will be fulfilled, and he becomes free from all the sins. So these are the benefit of this mantra. First thing, he will be very closer to the liberation, and he becomes free from all the desires, and one become released from all the sins. Okay, and life sustaining Gayatri is born from the Kundalini, and this means by reciting this mantra, what happened? Kundalini will be activated. He who knows this knowledge of the life force, the great science, is knower of the Vedas. Who know about this mantra or this secret, then that person is considered as the very knowledgeous person, and because as much as it is equal with the, whenever one will be know about the Vedas. Okay, that is equal with that person. The, the Kundalini power folded into 8 coils always reside above the world, closing the opening of the Brahmic gate or Brahma Dwara with its face. Okay, same pura ditto things is mentioned in the in your yoga beach, that it will be in the 8 coils, and it is present in by closing the door, he is in the dormant state, and it will be his Brahma Dwara will be by stop by this the by different type of practices, one need to clear up that Brahma Dwara and open up the Kundalini. Try to get the open up the Kundalini. Same thing is mentioned here also. Through the gate, one should go to the state of absolute beyond ill, but Parameshwar is Aslim covering that gate with her face. Means that Kundalini will be inside the Brahmadwara, it will be locked, And whenever one will be go through the practice, then that Brahmadwara will be open up, then Kundalini will be awakened. Then Susumna, when Susumna will coming out, then it will be raised, and one will be get that absolute reality, one will be reach on that higher step. Okay. How many slides are? Hmm. Yes. Then how one need to do this practice? Little bit it is given that one should cupping the hands firmly, assuming the lotus posture. Means by joining his hands, he must be sit in the lotus posture while placing the chin tightly against the chest and do the meditation in the mind. He should expel and again the apana air above after he fill up the chest. Okay. And upon releasing the life force, the he acquires, means it is talking about the, I think that I, yes, that by mistakenly I written here, the Sakti Chalana, it is talking about Sakti Chalana. How one need to reach his Kundalini. How it will be possible when he become do the Sakti Chalana Kriya. How in the procedure of the Sakti Chalana Kriya it is written that forcefully he must be try to do this practice, means hold the apana vayu in the particular area, and upon releasing the life force he acquires unequaled understanding through the awakening of the power. Okay, he should rub his, whenever he doing this practice, then it will be the sweating will be come out from his body. The one should do this, means rub this sweat in all over his limbs, means all over his body. He should try to rub or massage the sweat. And what type of food should he take that time? Also mentioned here, consume milk and abstain from the bitter and sour salty food. Okay, what type of bitter and any acidic foods that is avoided here, and any salty food that should be avoided here. So always try to take moderate diet, which is the consume milk and sweet food. That is prescribed here, means ultimately he's telling about the apatya and patyahar. What are the apatyahar? It is stated here, bitter, sour and salty food. And the patyahar, it is talking about the sweet food and milk. Okay, so this is stated by the Guru Gorakshnath here by describing the Sakti Chalana Kriya. Again, he said that the mind and the breath, it moves upward through the Susumna like a needle drawing a thread. Okay. How, means it is giving a comparison whenever he is discussing about the Sakti Chalana, that what happens, how the mind and breath will be moves up, means always uh, uh, try to bind with the Susumna. What are the two things? That is the mind and breath. Whenever your mind breath will be combined with the Susumna, that time you will achieve that state. And it is act like a needle. How in the needle a different thread will be go inside, and it will be holding in the same way. So Sumna will be used as a thread, and it will be combine your mind and breath and hold it to get that state. And cupping, the same thing it is repeated here. Okay, by mistakenly 2 slides are there. Okay, I will arrange it. All of you clear about this or not? Same things are discussed. We are just linked to each little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
All are here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The mudra, first is Sakti Chalana, it is discussed. Then mudra, 5 mudras are discussed. That is the Mahamudra, Nava Mudra, which is talking about the Khechri Mudra, Udyana Bandha and Jalandhar Bandha and Mula Bandha. These are the 5 mudras are discussed here. So write down the names and what are the procedure that are also same. So I did not mention here. If you want, so I can share with you the slides. In this slide, you can go through it. Okay, it is okay.
The procedure is same like the way it is in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, ma'am.
Ha. Little bit he given more deepest things in the khechri practice that I noted it here. He giving the different means the same thing is mentioned in Yog Biz, that Rajas and Bindu. The Rajas is located whenever one will be do the khechri practice. What happens? The Rajas and Bindu they becomes combined. So by discussing about that Rajas and Bindu, he said that Rajas is located at the place of navel, and it is in the red liquid form, and the Bindu is located at the place of moon at the palate. It is in the Sweta Barna, means in the white form. Okay, that their union is difficult to achieve, but the whenever one will be do the practice of khichdi, he is able to achieve that state, and he is able to united these two. And the Bindu is Shiva and the Rajas is Shakti. The Bindu is moon and the Rajas is sun. Only through the union of both does attain the supreme state. Whenever one is able to combine these two, then that person is able to get that highest state, that is the moksha state. When the Rajas is activated by stirring the Kundalini power through the breath, then it achieves union with the Bindu. Means whenever you practice the breath, means the Sakti Chalana, here it is talking about, when you are doing the Sakti Chalana, then automatically your Kundalini will be awakened, okay, and your Rajas will be activated. So then it achieves union with the Bindu, okay. Means here it is specified that first you need to do the Sakti Chalana Kriya, then you need to do the Khechri practice. Then only your this combination or this union will be takes place. When you are doing this practice, the body becomes divine. The creation of the divine body, which is endowed with all the great paranormal powers, means you will get different type of powers, and which are the goal of the Hatha Yoga, means different type of siddhis you will get by practicing this. And the Shukra is joined with the moon. The Rajas is linked with the sun. Okay. So Shukra will be joined with the moon, means here it is, and the Rajas will be linked with the sun. He who knows their unity, he is a knower of the yoga. When one will be know about this union of the Shukra and Rajas and Detas, it is stated in the Yog Bij. Okay, when one will be know about this two, then he will be able to know about the union of the yoga. Who is telling anything? My voice is breaking.
No.
Okay, this is all about your chapter 1. Okay, this much things is discussed in the chapter 1. Little bit more, one slide is there. I will discuss it tomorrow. So chapter 2 we'll discuss tomorrow.
So, ma'am, how many class it will take to complete Goraksha?
I try to complete it tomorrow, by tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. छोटा है
Okay.
मतलब.
Only 200 slokas are there, and the same things we are already seen in the different text. Na? If it will be new, then it will be take time. Okay. Anyone
Okay.
having any doubt?